Hey guys, Barney here from Legend X. Just want to talk about four-wheel driving at the beach, and frankly, it is a glorious day to be here. You should get out there to your local beach. So, I get asked all the time, what is the best equipment? What do I need to actually do this? If you're a first timer, let me just say number one, you need a four-wheel drive and you need to lower your air pressures. There you go, welcome to four-wheel driving at the beach. Now, if you're a first timer, do take someone else with you. If you're going to a local beach, don't stress, normally there's lots of people. But here's a little bit of gear that I often take. I've got a little bit more, but here are the basics. Number one, shovels. It's a nice compactable one. Shovel. Here's a bigger one. I quite use this shovel. You might have seen it in a lot of four-wheel drive action videos. It's been everywhere, Tassie to the Cape. Shovels dig out your holes, so that's a pretty simple one. Tire deflator. Don't use a stick, you can't measure it. You can, it doesn't really matter. I use this so I know exactly what I'm doing. Obviously when you get off the beach, there's another side to this. Get a compressor into it. If you can't air up your tires, 20 or 15 PSI is really bad look on the freeway when you blow out a tire. So get a compressor. There is a lot of service stations around, but sometimes the distance to the service is a long way, or you might be at a remote beach. Get a compressor. Recovery. Obviously, you get bogged. I've been bogged at the beach. It's not normal. So these go in the back. Great little recovery point at the front. Get yourself two or one big one. This is a tow bar. This is not a recovery point. This represents death. So please, never ever, if you got to, take the pin out of your hitch and tow off that bolt. That's much, much safer than using the tow bar. So basically, we've all seen one of these. There are a couple of different types. This is a snatch strap, not an extension. These are fantastic, definitely get one. If you're gonna run a bungee, get yourself a damping blanket. Now what that's gonna do is basically when you snatch, that blanket's gonna come over there in case anything comes off. If your hitch breaks or the whole thing snaps, that blanket is gonna dampen the kill zone and dampen the whole damn thing. So treads, everyone's got one now. You can get different brands. Recovery boards are so good. They can be used as a shovel, but most importantly, when you get them into your tire and your car, you can get some momentum and get out. So if you're stuck, use a bit of timber, use a milk crate, use whatever you can to get traction. There, that's all you need, a little bit of momentum in your way. So I like the treads. Treads gear is good. Bit of mean mother stuff here. I love the gear. This is not sponsored, so get over it, but I absolutely love their gear. If you've got a problem with your wheel or you bust something, you're gonna need a jack. So this is when things get a bit more complicated now. But a jack is awesome on the road, awesome in a garage. Dangerous in the sand, real dangerous. If that shifts and you're under it, Christmas for you. So, Sean, a mate of mine said to me a long time ago, get a plank of wood. Plank of wood is going to give you a fantastic platform to do your work on. Hammers, pegs, sand pegs. These pegs that come with your cheap awnings, no good at the beach. Get a sand peg. Little tip, I always have a bit of rope, zip tie, little lecky tape. You never know when your awning disintegrates. Take a first aid kit, for goodness sake. I don't know how many times a kid stood on a bit of glass, or someone's broken something, or you need to tape someone, or you're a bit more remote and you've hurt yourself. Get yourself one of these kits. It could save your life. It could just change your weekend. Rubbish bag. I have the big bag on the back of my tire, which is brilliant. But whatever goes into the beach goes out of the beach. Remember that rule, guys. Whatever you take in, take out. If you're having a big day on the drink, take your tinnies. You know what these are? Bugs, stuff. Little secret, a lot of people ask me this question. What's the secret to getting sand off? Woo, talcum powder. Oh, seriously guys, a little bit of talcum powder goes a long way. There is your basics. You don't have to go crazy, but dead set. Deflate your tires, own a four-wheel drive, get to the beach. Buy a little bit of this gear, you're gonna have yourself a great weekend, and always take a few mates and a couple of cold tinnies. I'm checking out here.